going to take a look at how you can overcome limiting beliefs fast. Get yourself unstuck today. All right, so you want to overcome limiting beliefs. These are the steps you're going to take today to get yourself going. Number one, you need to label your limiting belief. You need to be able to identify it. So when it comes up, you can know this is just a belief. Number two, you have to acknowledge that this is only a belief. This is in no way the truth. This is something that you currently believe, but this does not have to be your destiny. This does not have to be the end. You are controlling what you choose and what you do. So note this. You've now, number one, labeled it so you can identify it when it happens. And then number two, you're going to take the steps to understand that this is only a belief. This is not your truth. This is not who you are. Number three, write it down. When we track, we measure, we confirm what is happening. Write it down so you can identify it. You can put it out there so it becomes real to you. Saying that I can't lose weight because I'm a certain body type, well, write it down. Saying that I can't earn more money because I don't have the skills, well, write it down. Understand when you start to write it down, you see this in front of you, you can really just take the look and know how silly it is and how silly it is becoming that you are assuming that this is your truth, when in fact, it's only a belief. Number four, think about what could be the potential new outcome. You've identified what's happening, you've wrote it down, you understand that what is only a belief and not the truth. Let's flip the side of this. Let's say, okay, this can happen. What is it that could happen in your life? What could be these great things that could be in front of you if you will just stop believing with what isn't true? Take the step to identify what could happen. Could you lose that weight and get that great body? Could you find that great relationship? Could you get the job that you truly deserve? Could all these things happen? Number five, visualize what's possible. Put it in your mind, put it in your head so you can see it. You can see what's out there. You can see what is possible. You can see what's in front of you. You can now know what could be your truth. Taking the action to label what has been keeping you back, what has kept you stuck. Put in your mind what could be possible now that identifying what could be your truth, labeling what is happening, writing it down so you can really see how silly it is that this has kept you from where you want to be. And then exercising your right to thinking of what could possibly happen if you stop believing with what isn't true. And then allowing your mind to visualize it. They say that if you can see it, you can achieve it. And you can. But it all starts with your mind able to accept what is possible out there. It happens so much that we assume the worst case scenario in most parts. That's because as creatures, we've laid into ourselves this eat, sleep, survive mentality. And so if something's coming at us, that's when we see a shadow in the night, we assume it's a snake when it might just be a lamp pole reflecting into a shadow, right? Causing a shadow. We have to take in our mental state, see what is possible, see what could be our destiny, and allow it become real in our mind so we can now go out there and achieve it. And last, number six, is you need to empower your new beliefs to overcome your limiting beliefs. There's no more room for those limiting beliefs to come in here. There's no more room for those limiting beliefs to sneak in this side door and say, oh, I'm back. And will they come back? Yes. But this time you've taken the steps. When it does, you recognize it and label it. You wrote it down so you know what could be in front of you. You now have the real truth of what you can go after and what you're possible for because you've identified what could be and you're visualizing it in your mind. You're setting it up so it can be real. And you're now empowering yourself. You're giving yourself the permission to move forward. It's the small steps that lead to the big journey. Think yourself out of where you are. Don't think yourself further in the hole. You have all the potential that's in front of you. but you need to take the steps to label it. And sometimes the hardest thing is when something's uncomfortable is to identify and put it right in front of you. Take your limiting belief and call it out. Put it there. And if you're having trouble doing it, get someone you trust to stand by you. Tell them your limiting belief and let them shoot holes through it. I guarantee they will put holes through every single thought keeping you back, because you can be what you want to be, but it's going to start with you choosing to take that step today. So that's it. That's how you can choose to overcome your limiting beliefs starting now. Hopefully, you now can identify the ways to unstuck yourself, get yourself away from these limiting beliefs that have kept you back. And if you like what you see, go here, rate, review, subscribe. Tell us what you love. Come back, watch more videos. This is actionable content that you can take today to improve your daily self and your daily actions.